Sit it down.
Oh crap, right on. Oh my god.
Alright, there you go. You're live. I'm live. Show the world. Southern Fried. Whoa. It swings around a lot.
Remember when we were doing that at Houston and I didn't know there was a joystick?
Yeah. So, this I need to learn how to do.
Yeah.
Oh. Dude, I want one of these. This is cool.
Is there a time that you guys want to do that? Or
So we're gonna be done in the booth at 10. I don't know what Kyle's schedule looks like, but
zero schedule.
yeah, we're gonna be
You guys,
yeah, we're gonna be hanging out.
if you're
So
tired,
yeah, no, I think tonight's gonna be a party night. So we won't be tired. Front camera. Basil shrimp.
Sounds good.
Okay, it's time. Hopefully they put enough basil in it.
I've had so much Thai food last week. Fat steak, sour, and bacon. I got orange beef.
So, hello. I'm gonna go through Southern Fried. I'm gonna take a walk. What's up, Pinheads? What's up, Mark? How you doing, man? Can you guys hear me okay? Sorry, I'm just getting used to Emoto's gimbal, so bear with me here. So, we're here. Here's the pyramid. And there's the booth. A lot of Mandalorians up in here. I haven't played one game yet, but that's okay. There's lots of time tonight. Whoa! There's the rest of it. So I'm going to take you guys back to the Columbia area. We've got a whole bunch of arcade machines from different parts of Columbia. I've been here before. So we've got Hot Wheels from Granby Grill. Transmission, brought a couple of cabs. This is Kyle's. And right now it's broken. And he's tired of working on it, which is fair. And then there's F-14 Tomcat. And all these arcade cabs. And more. So we got this lane. There's here. A lot of pinball is down right. It's almost the end of the day, on the longest day of the show. So it happens. It's Jenga, which gives me anxiety. Got a Punch-Out cab. There's a Jurassic Park. What a great game. Look at that silly toy. Really cool. I've never played Cuphead, but I really love the graphics. I think it would be such a fun game. to play. Looks like it used to be maybe an old Nintendo cab. Stargate. So, funny story, I went to bed last night and my roommates decided to put Stargate on Netflix. And I've actually never even played this game. I just know everyone talks about the pyramid. Colin Baxter, yeah, I'm not sure. We're using the Wi-Fi on my phone or my data, so I'm not sure. The reception in here is not great. Yeah, yep, thank you, Sora. You said it. Maybe when we move closer to the hall, to the other side of the hall, it'll get better. Some more pinball machines. You notice that they're all actually pretty well spread out, which is, usually during a show these would be kind of neck and neck, and probably there would be a little bit more, but I don't know, I'm kind of satisfied. I'm really looking forward to playing some of these tonight. Embryon, beautiful game. So there's more here. Take a look at this Fathom really quick. Sorry. It's LED light choices for Fathom, making it look like the ocean, which is kind of cool. I don't mind that. Always a favorite. Just a bunch of women strangling a man in the ocean. That's pretty cool. Oh, Kyle's got this game. We've got this at the studio. I think. Yes. Yep, that's the one. Barracora. Another terrific backlash of a weird lady who's a fish. Frontier. Oh, this is such a good game, and it's for sale. I would buy it. Where are you? Looks really cool. John, we are at Southern Fried Gaming Classic in Atlanta. This is the Renaissance Waverly Convention Hall. Woo. Oh, thanks, Josh. We got the spooky lineup right here. We got 2 Halloweens and 2 Ultramans. I got to play Ultraman. I haven't played Halloween yet. I've been hearing really interesting things. People saying, oh, I like Halloween more, or oh, I like Ultraman more. It's funny because it's essentially the same game. I think it really shows you that, the title can make a difference. The title, the call-outs, everything. It's kind of interesting. Spooky. We got the Chicago Gaming booth. Kind of. This is another great lineup I like is all of these arcade cabs. I was super, super, super excited to see this. And I haven't even played it yet, but that's okay. It's pretty cool. And then, now this cab next to me has not been empty since I have arrived at the show. This is a classic arcade cab called Robot Ron. Everyone loves Robot Ron. Tetris, of course. I really wish I knew more about arcade cabs. I don't know too much. I know what I like and I know what I don't. And that's pretty much it. Tempest, that's beautiful. Oh yeah, there's a lineup of some more from classic game rooms. There's a couple of Guns N' Roses and some Hot Wheels. Pretty cool. Some other games. Every single Flintstones that is here is out of order, which makes me kind of sad. This is one of those games, I feel like everybody's got a game that they're like, everyone else thinks this game's a piece of crap, but I love it for whatever reason. And the Flintstones is one of those games for me. And in Shrek. I really like Shrek. I will never unsee Robot Ron now. Yeah. When I worked at the arcade, That was all we called it. There's another one that's like that, and it starts with robot or robo, and we just call it robot, whatever. Scorpion. This is a great, terrific wide body. Lots of fun. Stones is fun. There's nightmare fuel for you all. Anybody have issues with clowns? No, thank you. Got a great whirlwind here. Heard wonderful things about it. I haven't had a chance to play that one yet either. Then there's another one over here. There's a big buck hunter. And look, the best game of all time, Taxi. Somebody abandoned the ball. I'm gonna get the skill shot. Oh, so close. So close. So this is great. I think Amoto might have shot a video of this, but we got an interview with Blake earlier. This is the Scream Machine, and it's got, I think, over 60 indie horror games on it. It's just really, really well done. Here's the inside of the cab with all the skulls. And then all of the villains of the horror movies destroying the heroes of the movies. Shout out loud if you spot your favorite. I see Ripley. I see Ripley getting annihilated by the alien queen. It's pretty cool. And it blows smoke out the bottom. Hi, Blake. Oh, wrong way. There we go. More stuff. There's the Toy Lanta booth. So Kyle keeps talking about this what's it called? Environmental cabinet. And he just keeps raving about it. He says it's really fantastic. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, I'd love to play that. I bet you the seat rumbles. There's a empty corner. And we got some cartridges like you get. There's a whole other section of board game stuff. We can kind of walk through there. There's a lot more sales stuff, thrifty stuff, old records. There's pin shades. Oh yeah, popcorn. Y'all can't smell this popcorn that I'm smelling right now. It's pretty dope. Is this an auction? No, it's not an auction. Now this is great. There's this whole line of candy cabs and Astro cabs. Front and back. Oh, yes. Hey. This is great. I haven't even seen this yet. I don't think I've paid attention to this part of the hall. We got all these little, what are they called? Marquee cabinets, I think is what they're called. They're like little babies. They're so adorable. Galaga. Missile Command. Space Invaders. Look at this really interesting Midway cab. This reminds me, sorry. This reminds me of I feel like there was a RoboCop cabinet that looked kind of like that. Ice cold beer, everybody's favorite. And when it's out of order, everybody cries. Wah, wah. I don't know how many times in my life, if I had a dime for every time I've heard someone say, Do you have any parts for ice cold beer? All right, Deja Vu. Cabaret, thank you. What was I calling them? Marquis? No, Marquis is what's above the cab. There's Daniel. Hi, Daniel. There's Matt playing some Simpsons. And more sales stuff. So I'm going to go out into the hotel. Hopefully the reception will hold up for us. And see what I can find. And Moto was like, take the gimbal and go free. The convention is your oyster. There was a cake here, and it was in the shape of a pinball machine, and now it's gone. Hey, Brian. This is one of my favorite parts of this show, and I got 5 pins. All of these enamel pins with fun. There's like a bunch of nerd stuff. There's a bunch of SpongeBob stuff. Pretty great.
Thank you so much.
Oops. Sorry. Again, I'm still getting used to this gimbal, so. The long walk. So there is a hall just down the way there where we got lunch, and it's like an old mall, and it's just like a dead mall. It's pretty front facing camera, but that's boring. So this is the kind of the main board gaming area. You can see there's a bunch of tables set up. And I think there's a little area over there where you can rent games, take them out, lease them out or whatever you want to call it. Not something I've ever partaken in. So, I hear that there might be wrestling. So, let's see. What have I done? I don't want it that way.
And so you'll show this to the other player.
And I've got a copy you can then
This is pretty cool. There's a bunch of old computers in here. Oh, looks like everyone's in line for wrestling. Should we go stand in line? Should we look at computers? What do you guys think? I mean, standing in line is decidedly not interesting, so yeah, let's go look at computers. Look at that keyboard. Don't you want to clack on it? I love a good clacky keyboard. If you see a computer that you know. Wow. I mean, that's what my home screen looked like. That's pretty cool. Look at this. All these Palm Pilots. Push the button. All right. Let's see. Wow. That's pretty great. Now I wonder if they have my parents' old. I think it was a Dell. I don't even remember. Look at this little cutie. Oh my gosh. So you can hear the wrestling next door. So they must have gotten, oh, what has happened? They must have gotten at cap. I've lost control of the gimbal. Oh no. I don't know how to fix it. Oh well.
I think he said they're going to.
Kind of sad that I can't be over there. Look at this. Commodore. Is the big tournament going on right now? Dalton, I'm not sure. I don't know. I think that the tournament. It's usually in here, I think, right? No, this is something else. Yeah, so the wrestling's happening in here, and clearly it's one in, one out. Pinball tournament. Bill Mason, number 1. Look at that. Well done, Bill Mason. Well done, Garth. So this is the tournament area. We can't go too far in here. Some good banks. I don't know if this is, I don't know what round they're in here. What's going on? Stop by Legends of Zelda. Okay. And Moto, I don't know how to fix the gimbal. I've lost, it's all wobbly. Like it won't stay hard, it won't stay secure. See? Whoop, blop. Oh gosh, I'm sorry, chat. I didn't mean to make you sick.
So this is where we are.
Back to it. Ooh, pinball sheets? Zelda. Yeah, we'll stop by Zelda. I wonder why I missed it. It must have been at the end of a. Maybe it's dying. Oh yeah, because it takes a battery, huh? Did that guy just laugh at me? That's okay. It happens a lot. I fixed it. Winner, winner. Oh, fascinating trek through the hall back to the convention center. Do, do, do. Hey. I'm so sorry, old school EMs. I'm a technical novice. I'm still learning. Emoto has a lot to teach me still. So we're on our way to Zelda. We're going to take a look. Hopefully Wilder is there, because he's the fella. I haven't seen him yet. But he's a homebrew buddy, so we need to, you know, make friends with him. I mean, we should make friends with everybody, but here it is. So this is a homebrew pinball machine. And I don't know what iteration of playfield. It looks pretty darn good. Yeah, absolutely. That'd be awesome. So looks like we're gonna get a walkthrough from the man himself. What version is this? What playfield version is this? Well, it's done, right?
It's mostly done. There's still a handful of bugs.
Yeah.
It's experiencing right-foot fatigue right now, so to show you anything, I'd have to take the glass off.
Right.
Otherwise, it's doing great.
That's good. That's awesome. Love to see it. Whew. Hey, Zelda. What's up, Wolf? How you doing? So this is the gentleman who put this machine together. This is Wilder. And he was working on this back in 2019 when we came. And now it's pretty much done, he says.
Pretty much. 5-year process.
Yeah. I think it's rare when you hear of a home brewer who's like, yeah, it's done. Right? Except for like Scott Denisi, who's still working on.
It'll never fully be done.
Done, right? Yeah, there's always room for improvement. So tell us about it.
Okay, so a reaping of Gottlieb's Gladiators.
Okay.
John Norris designed the playfield, and then in the early 90s, they got the license from Nintendo to use Legend of Zelda to make a machine, but they took too long, and so they lost the license.
Okay.
So then they did American Gladiators. Same thing happened, they lost the license because they took too long.
Okay.
And then so they said, you know what, we'll just make it Gottlieb's Gladiators. They kept the same playfield design, changed all the rules.
Okay.
And that's basically it. So this existing playfield was meant to be a Legend of Zelda based on A Link to the Past, the Super Nintendo title.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it. So, I mean, I emailed John Norris like 5-6 years ago, asked him like his input on it. He said go for it.
Yeah.
He said it was based on the Super Nintendo one. He didn't have any like art or anything that he could lend me or anything. So I just kind of went with it.
Yeah.
The trough has been giving me a lot of issues today, so getting a game started might be kind of funky.
Oh.
But as soon as we get the game going, it'll take maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes to walk all the way through it if you're interested.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Can you guys hear Wilder okay? Let me know. Should be alright. It's loud in here.
It is loud. Come on, Zelda. struggle is the Gottlieb System 3 trough.
Okay.
It has 4 balls, but 2 switches.
Yeah.
And it confuses the game code a lot because it shouldn't have 4 switches.
Oh.
1 for each ball.
Okay.
So it's a real nuisance. This weekend it's been a little tough having to babysit it.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
It's not this big of a deal. Well, this is boring.
Yeah.
If you want to leave and come back, that's totally fine.
Yeah, we might do that.
Okay.
That's
No
okay.
problem.
It's all right. It's just so figures, right? It's like the last time we tried to stream with you and it ended up being like a...
Come back like 5 minutes and I'll probably have it up.
All right. Awesome.
Cool.
Wilder says, come back 5 minutes. Hopefully we can find a way to make him sound better. I wish I had one of those cool fuzzy mics that sticks out the end of your camera or out the end of your phone. Make everything, you know, a little bit louder. Uh-oh. She can see herself. Really? Dude, I'm so hungry. So he's having issues. He went to start a game and it wouldn't start up. So he was like, come back in 5 minutes.
The Wi-Fi is not working too good.
Uh-oh. Nobody likes that. Focus. Was it not on focus?
So I hope everyone's been having a great time watching our adventures at Southern Fried Gaming Expo. Hopefully Krystle can go over and talk to Wilder. He came over and was like, hey, my game's working if you want to do a walkthrough. And I was like, okay. And then I immediately hit up Krystle and was like, go do the walkthrough.
Yeah.
Go check out the game. That will be really cool to see.
Oh, the wrestling, it had a line of like 30 people and it was 1 in, 1 out. So that's why you have to go like 20 minutes before to get a seat because it's too much. It's more popular than the pepper eating.
Is it still going on?
Yeah.
I have too much stuff to do. I was trying to get some actual footage of it.
It's okay. It's okay. You can do it all.
It's not okay. We need it for the promo video.
Yeah. What do you need?
I might go out with my DSLR and try to get some shots.
She says it's not okay. We need footage. We need that footage. X-ray sunglasses.
That's like, yeah, what is that part?
No, right, X-ray specs. S-P-E-X. Yeah. No, X with an X. Just that. Yeah. What? Oh, it's a punk rock band. That's way better.
Yeah, like,
Yeah. So did we confirm that we're These are hilarious. All right. I think we might go and see if Wilder is ready for us. I think it hasn't been 5 minutes, but sitting here watching Minamoto look at stock photos is not really that interesting. It's Sarah and Pullman playing Stranger Things. I don't know. She says, I don't know. Hey, Tom. Playing heavy metal. Okay.
Game has 6. What's going on upstairs? We've got the red roof, the red pendant. You can see it designated there. I'll just quickly speed through the ramps. Keep going. Speed it along here. Alright, that's the green one, and then for the blue one, it's the pop bumpers, and we'll just cheat. wish you could hear it a little better. There's an Easter egg song that plays if you wait long enough in this mode before making the next shot. Whatever. We'll just go ahead and make it. This is my favorite mode that I've programmed. Second favorite, actually. None of the inserts are lit to tell you what to hit, but the music grows as you hit them.
Oh.
It gets louder and louder. It gets very loud.
Okay.
Well, normally. And yesterday I was struggling to remember where all the shots were, but I'm just going to guess. There's one. There's one. There's one. There's one. Alright, we're missing one somewhere. There it is. Okay. So we've reached the Master Sword. Now it's time to claim it. We're getting into a really big multi-ball here.
Yeah.
And immediately drops you into the boss, Agnum. And Agnum is a fun boss because you have to attack, complete shots to attack and defend. Again, we're missing lights here, where this would normally show you to attack or defend. If you do not attack, you're going to get struck. And so we'll just watch it happen. He charges up. And then he auto flips your flippers.
Wow.
Which is ruthless.
You guys couldn't see that, but the flippers flipped on their own.
We can do it one more time if you want.
Yeah.
There we go. Brutal.
Yeah.
Not fair at all. So normally you would make this ramp. Hit that. We'll hit it again. When you do this, it resets the timer so that you don't have to, you won't charge up. So
Okay.
if you attack him in time, he's good. Alright, he's moved. Now we're over here. Hit him one or two times, he's moved again. And this should be the last shot on him. This shot holds the ball, gives you a little story. Same deal. It's supposed to drain your 3-ball multi-ball intentionally. And now we go into the 5th of the 6 modes, the Dark World, which is the longest mode.
Okay.
There's a lot of story here. We can just kind of skip through that. Okay, hit the lit shots to explore the dungeons, complete them, and define the rescue maidens, and then once you get all of them, you can prepare to fight Ganon.
Okay.
So the way this mode works is it starts with 2 different shots, and then every new dungeon, there's an additional shot to hit.
Okay.
And it goes up to 8 different dungeons, and it's a very difficult mode. So we'll do this one. We've defeated this first boss. We've received the first maiden.
Okay.
Alright, next we have here. We have this green one here, and this guy here. This is the second guy. Alright, then we just keep going. In order to get this middle guy, we gotta reset the drops. There we go. I think we're missing a light. It must be this one. No, this one.
Oh no.
We're good, we're good. There it was, okay. Okay, and there is that one, this guy, that guy. Again, very difficult to do on one ball, but if you lose this ball, you do get it back. But again, we only have so many attempts, obviously. What are we missing? Okay, we spotted a bomb. That's also good. When you spot bomb by the rollovers here,
Yeah.
every mode has a hidden item in it to receive. If you miss these, you can buy them later with your score from the shop in the mode right before this one.
Okay.
These guys are collectibles that you get from X amount of pops, X amount of ramps, that kind of thing. The final battle, if you have all 10 items, it's a 3-ball multi-ball.
Yeah.
If you have 9, it's a 2-ball multi-ball. If it's 8 or less, it's just 1 ball.
Okay.
So it makes it a little easier the more items that you have.
Right.
moving along. We've got 4 of 7. Seems like even more lights are out right now.
Okay.
Found one of the collection items. That's nice. Alright, there's that guy. And I think this is the last one. Yep. I got all 3 of these. This guy, that guy. Alright. So Rescue Princess Zeta. Again, these 3 lights normally flash purple instead of green. Zelda is the collector at the very end. So we'll collect her. A little bit more story there. We can go ahead and skip this because it might be. There we are. Okay. Face Ganon or continue to grind for items. And continuing to grind means going to the shop essentially. Continuing to grind would mean going for these ones by doing like completion goals.
Yeah.
These guys we've missed. So we would want to go into the shop to buy these.
Oh.
At the cost of our score.
Okay.
But we're not going to do that.
Okay.
So we're just going to go ahead and face Ganon because it's the end of the game.
Okay.
So Ganon's hidden right here. We're in there. And it's kind of like Tron in the sense where you have to hit all the major shots like 3 or 4 times each. We want to turn each of these red.
Okay.
So we'll just keep going. We found another completion goal. Great. Little cool light shows are going on. This one's done in 4 parts. No matter which lane you finish first, this happens where he takes off the top quarter, and then you keep going. There he goes again. He's moving around, he's taking the edges off. Alright, this is the last lane to complete. Or not quite, please. What this guy's doing. Alright, and this is it. This is always the last one. Most people don't make this shot in the right orbit here. Alright, and he moves to the final shot. This ends the game. It'll ever come out of the box. The original Gladiators had an issue with the pops, and so they implied in the code where if you held down both flippers, it would stop it would pull power to the pops.
Really?
Yeah.
Final shot. Oh, see the animation.
Well, and then there's like a 2-3 minute like ending sequence that you can't really skip, and then if you were playing in with multiple people, that's it for everybody.
Yeah.
You finish the game, that's all there is to it.
Wow. That's awesome. Wow. That's all of your work that you just explained in like 10 minutes.
Yes.
It's
5 years
wonderful.
of progress.
And now you're working on something else, right?
Yes. I I want to do my next machine. So I own a video game store in Charlotte. I love video games. Any pinball machine that I make will probably be video game related,
Okay.
to some extent.
Yeah.
This was a retheme, which was very challenging but easier than making your own personal custom.
Sure.
Because designing your own playfield, making it fun, is a really big challenge.
Yeah.
I would like to try that next.
Yeah.
So my next will be a full custom. I've chosen the theme of Hades, which is a game that came out in 2019 and very late. It won Game of the Year last year. It's from Supergiant Games. They did like Bastion, Transistor, a couple other games.
Okay.
Very popular. And yeah, I emailed them, asked them for their if I could rip the assets from their game to make this pinball machine, and they said, "Hey, go for it."
Yeah.
So I'm very excited.
We should talk about doing a Killer Queen pinball machine together in the style of Joust,
Yes.
because I have always thought that would be a terrific pinball machine in some way.
Super good.
Yeah, it'd be difficult, but it'd be cool.
Well, we need anybody who wants to make pinball to try and make it. So.
I'm there. I'm right there, man.
Yeah.
I got my cab. I'm scared as heck, but I'm gonna go for it.
Well, cool. So thanks for watching.
Yes.
Sorry it was such a hang up.
It's okay. Thank you. Say hi, bye. I really appreciate it, Walter. I'm gonna stop by and play it for real.
As long as it doesn't have any more existing bugs.
Oh, right? Oh my gosh.
Thanks again.
Yeah, sure. So that was Zelda. That was pretty cool. 5 years and a lot of work. A lot of the homebrew people they bust their butts to make these labors of love, and it's kind of a shame there aren't more here today, but there's always the next show. There's always the next show. We're gonna go back to the booth. My battery is about to die, so I think I'm gonna have to sign off. Sign off. Moto's here working hard. It was pretty good. Yeah, look at that. You put that together in like 10 minutes, bro. It's amazing. I'm very hungry. Is it coming? Good. Hi, stream. My battery is getting really low, so I'm gonna sign off. All right, y'all. Thank you for coming with me, walking around. It was fun. How do I turn this off? Fine. Hang on, I want to figure it out for me, for myself, on my own.